Hello family, thank you for tuning in. Mwebale kujja, mwebale kwekumira ku mukutu. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Rebecca Nanziri Suna, and that is the exact channel that you're watching right now. Today we are going to be talking to men. We are going to be talking to husbands. So if you're a husband aspiring to become a husband, you have a husband in your life, or a friend who is a husband, you have a brother who will become a husband, or who is a husband already, you have sons who will become husbands, you are watching the right video. So basically this video is for every single person. So keep up with me because we have a lot in stock for us. Before I go any further, can I please request you to allow me welcome these amazing, very special, wonderful people, the new addition to the family. This is yours. Thank you so much for joining the family. You're most welcome. Here we love people despite of who they are. We don't judge one another because none of us is perfect, and we learn from each other. So if you have something that is burning that you want to tell the world, feel free. Leave it in the comment section. Someone will definitely get to have a look at it. Also, if you find any of these videos interesting, it's okay with me to share them. Share them with your family, share them with your friends, share them in all your social media platforms. Let people know about these things that I'm talking about, because I know they're very important for building a healthy family. In our previous session, it was a blast. We were looking at qualities of a good wife, an ideal wife. How are they supposed to be? So if you missed it, I'm going to leave some links in the description section so you can have a look at those videos. Or nevertheless, you can also go just directly onto this YouTube channel and go through those videos and see the ones that have this title or any other videos, because I know every video uploaded on my YouTube channel has something for each and every person that comes to watch it. So if you want to learn something, you want to gain something, you are watching and you are tuned into the right YouTube channel. Today's show being special in its own self, we have a sponsor. That is none other than BIANA Spa. BIANA Spa does a lot of things, most especially giving yourself a treat. They do massage, they do pedicures, manicures, acrylic nails, eyebrow threading, tweezing, microblading. They do facials. If your skin has issues, they're the right people to help you. They do facials, they do gel stick-ons, they do waxing and bikini waxing. Yes, so if you want to give yourself a treat, they are the right people to go to. And I'm going to be reading you their numbers, but before that I will tell you that the BIANA Spa is located both in UAE and in Kenya. So I'm going to be giving you two numbers. You can reach them on WhatsApp through +254 796 757 266, or through UAE direct calling, that is +971 522 734 and 234. They do have a Facebook page, name is BIANA Spa, and I'm going to leave all their details in the description section. So please go to them. They'll give you the best of service. You want to give yourself a treat with a massage, like especially I do need a massage after being a wife, being a mother, working at my job, and being a businesswoman, being so many things. I do need a massage, and I know these guys give the best of service, so you can trust them. I can guarantee you they'll give you the best. So time for men. Someone highlighted that there's so many videos talking about women talking to wives, wives this, wives that, girl child this, girl child that, but very few videos talk to men. So I decided to come and talk to men. Men, please listen. You don't want your wife to tell you these things in another way. Better listen, because I got this information right from them, so that it will help you become the best of a husband that you could ever be. And even if you're just aspiring, so that you will not make mistakes other men have made, and then you'll be such a wonderful husband. So to begin with, a good husband is his wife's best friend. First, before I tell you anything, I would request you to be your wife's best friend. Don't allow her go look for people who will even bring problems in your family. Be her best friend. It's so simple. Wives, we love. It's easy for us to love. So get her close. Let her know that you're there for her. That is what someone needs before they can be your best friend. So after you become your wife's best friend, all these other things I'm gonna say and any other thing anyone can ever say becomes so much easy. Yeah. So to continue, a wonderful husband looks after himself. You may do this through many ways. You not basically going to the gym to make muscle, not basically, but looking after yourself also. So people are telling us as wives to look after ourselves, to look nice for our husbands, but men, you also have to look nice for your wife. You don't want to be looking anyhow. You know, make her feel in love all the time. Make her be attracted to you every other time. It's also holy to take a bath at least once a day. Some of you husbands don't want to take a bath. Wives have to plead with you, please take a bath, as if it is something not obvious. So, a wonderful husband, a good husband, takes care of himself. You take your bath, you look nice, you shave nicely, yeah? That makes you a wonderful husband. And a wonderful husband respects his wife. He respects your wife's beliefs. Sometimes those beliefs yield profit. I remember I was still dating my husband when Coca-Cola Rated Next came up. Some of you must have seen me from there. So Coca-Cola happened, and my husband, now then my boyfriend, my fiancé, told me, you know what, don't go there, because in Coca-Cola maybe you will not win and people will laugh at you. I don't want you to get shame. You know, this only highlights that some people who love us might be the ones that hinder us from going a step because they love us genuinely. So what you have to do is to keep yourself strong, but also to make it easy for you to go ahead. A husband, dear husband, support your wife's beliefs. At last, my fiancé then, and my husband now, then my boyfriend, allowed me. Said, okay, you can go ahead with Coca-Cola Rated Next. And I tell you what, I came out the first runners-up. Imagine, from about 5,000 people, contestants, I became the first runners-up. Had I just listened to him, had he not supported me, maybe I wouldn't have made it. So, that is why I'm telling, if your wife has something she believes in, please respect it and help her achieve it as a husband. A good husband protects his wife. Protect your wife both from physical harm and people. Some of the people, you know, they hate your wife so much, but you make them your best friends. Why? Dear husband, no one can lie to you that they hate your wife and love you. Someone who hates your wife hates you as well, because you're one person. This is definite. If someone hates your wife, they are hating you directly or indirectly. Because someone who loves you should wish well for you and your family. Because family makes up a whole person. A sole person is never that happy. A person with a family is the one who is happy. And protect her from your family if need be. Sometimes your family might be not very well in good terms with your wife, and I do understand the reason why, because sometimes, I mean, you've been with your family from when you were born and your wife has just come. They're just getting used to her. They're getting used to loving her. It might be a little bit difficult in the beginning. As a husband, protect her from them. This is your family. You're the one who can manage them. Tell them, guys, you know, this woman is wonderful. She loves me. She takes care of me. Make them love her. If you keep saying good things about her, they will definitely love her. It will be easy for both of you. But if when they say your wife is this and you say, really, I know, and you support it, then that's how they will take off your wife. A good husband shows his wife love. Men, our lovely husband, you don't only touch us when you're going to make love to us. It is nice when I'm in the kitchen and you pass by and you tap my butt. It's fine. I mean, I'm giving my own example. So if you're a husband out there, women love to be loved. Touch her. Touch her with love, with tenderness. Not just pulling her over when you want to make love to her. Please, please, husbands. You don't just tell her you love her, but actions speak louder than the words. You know, show her that you love her. Send her a text message. Let me give you a secret. If you begin sending your wife a text message like in the morning, during daytime, when she's not with you, and you send her text messages, you're putting her on fire. When she comes home, you won't have to try too much to do something for yourself. It will be just a walkover because you've been cooking me from the beginning. That's just a tip, and I hope it helps. A good husband supports his wife mentally by advising her. Because husbands, we are looking up to you. We know you're smarter. We know you're more intelligent. You're the heads of the family. So if you support your wife mentally, advising her, telling her, Mama, this is not right. This is right. Let's try this. It is something very, very good, and wives love it. Support your wife financially if you have the finances. Don't let her struggle with her business and you just look at it falling. You don't want to put even one single dime. Please support your wife. If you don't have the money to support her, at least make sure you encourage her. Help her to keep going. Someone once said, it's a coward. It's only a coward who fears his wife's growth and development. Some men fear to see their wives develop. Some men fear to see their wives become better. That is where I thank my own husband for not fearing, for allowing me to shine. Because at the end of it all, it's all his honor, it's all his pride. That is it. A good husband accepts his wife's faults. We are not perfect. Your wife might be having a fault here or there. Please accept her the way she is. Then both of you can help each other make her better. Don't go against her. We all know she's doing that bad thing. Maybe all your neighbors know. Maybe all your family members know. Maybe people know it. Don't also second other people to say that fault out. Be the one to accept your wife. Refuse for her and say, no, my wife is okay. She's better now. She doesn't do that anymore. Even if you know you're still struggling, you're still helping each other make her better. A good husband doesn't lose romance. Men, you have lost romance. I don't know if it is too much work or what. The sweet words, we don't hear them from you anymore. We used to hear you tell us things when we are still dating, but now wives are saying you're not saying anything. You come back home like a robot, like a soldier. When you go out and you give her a call, she knows your advice. You're telling her to do something. You're not telling her words of love. Call your wife once in a while just to tell her how much you love her. Sit down with your wife just to tell her, Mama, you know what? I love you. You're beautiful. Tell her, because maybe she forgot. Don't let other men tell her she's beautiful when you see it and you're keeping quiet. Take her hand. Walk around with her. We love these things. Some men, you may not hold hands. It's okay. I'm laughing because there's something I've remembered. Some men are not okay with holding hands. It's okay still, but walk with her. It will make her feel loved. A good husband talks through things. Husbands, we know you're not talkative. We know some of you are really quiet. But when a matter arises, please endeavor to talk through things. Don't allow your wife to pile issues because you refuse to talk about them or enlighten them. Don't be quiet and assume everything is okay. That woman also. No. Please sit with your wife randomly. Sit with her and ask her, honey, do you have something you want us to talk about? We always have something to talk about. Oh yes, we do. We do. She will have something to talk about. Listen to her. Don't let her pile things until she bursts one day and you wonder if this is the wife that you've been living with. This happens when you don't talk about things. It will ease her stress also when you talk. So let it be a habit that you keep doing, a good thing that you keep doing. A good husband takes care of his wife. If you don't take care of her, who is going to take care of her for you? Dear husband, you don't know your wife's bra size, you don't know your wife's panty size, you don't know her shoe size, you don't know her dress size. What do you know? Husbands, it is good for you to take care of your wife. Invest money in her if you do have it. If you don't, yes, it will come. When you begin using the little that you have, she will pray for you. Money will come. But if you're a kind of a husband who your money is for you and yourself, my wife is working, she will take care of herself. Oh yes, she's working, but it is your duty to take care of her in the first place. Please take care of your wife. Buy for her some nice things. It doesn't have to be very expensive. You can walk around, take a soda together, take an ice cream together, take water if you don't have money for any other thing that I've mentioned, but take care of your wife. It makes you such a wonderful man. A good husband is trustworthy. Faithfulness. Mutulete